General Science, Class 8, Chapter 8, Pollution, Part 8, What is Atmosphere? Friends, atmosphere is a very common constituent in science and geography. Atmosphere is a very broad concept. Friends, in this part, we learn what is atmosphere, components of atmosphere, various layers of atmosphere, and characteristics of atmosphere. This part is very useful for class 1 to 12. This part is very useful for all the competitive exams like M.Sc and UPSC. So let's see. The earth is enveloped by air from all sides. This envelope of air around the earth is called as atmosphere. The existence of all the living organisms on the earth depends on this atmosphere. Air is a mixture of various gases. It means that atmosphere is a mixture of many gases. The atmosphere is like to be sticking to the Earth's surface because of gravitational force. The atmosphere is spread up to 9,600 kilometers from Earth's surface. The atmosphere is worked as safety coat around the Earth. Friends, if the atmosphere is not present on the Earth, then the temperature is very hot on the Earth at daytime and temperature is very cool at the night. Friends, now we see components of atmosphere. Components of atmosphere. There are three main components of atmosphere. These are number 1, various gases. Atmosphere consists of many gases like hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, etc. Number 2, water vapors. Atmosphere contains water in the form of water vapor, which decides humidity of air. Number 3, dust particles. Atmosphere contains two types of dust particles. These are organic and inorganic dust particles. Friends, our atmosphere is a mixture of many gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and some other gases which are present in atmosphere in very less proportion. Now we see the percentage of these gases in air. Students, this part is very useful for all the competitive exams. Atmosphere contains 78% nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas provides strength and nutrients to all the organisms. Air contains 20.99% oxygen gas. This gas is used by all the living organisms for respiration. Atmosphere contains 0.03% carbon dioxide gas. This carbon dioxide gas is used by all the plants for producing their own food by the process called as photosynthesis. Air contains 0.01% hydrogen gas. Atmosphere contains 0.94% argon gas. Atmosphere contains 0.01% water in the form of water vapors. Atmosphere contains 0.02% dust and other gases like helium, neon, xenon, and methane gas. Friends, now we see what is air pressure. Friends, everything which has weight exerts pressure on the things that lies below it. Thus, the air in the atmosphere exerts pressure on the surface of Earth. The pressure exerted by the air or atmosphere on the Earth is called as air pressure or atmospheric pressure. Due to this air pressure, various incidents like storm perception occurs in the atmosphere. There are variations in air pressure at different regions. Now we see reasons behind these incidents which are found in atmosphere. Number 1. Air pressure is not uniform on all the places on the Earth's surface. Number 2. Air pressure keeps on changing from time to time. Number 3. The air pressure depends on the factors like altitude of region, temperature of air, and amount of water vapor in the air. Friends, now we see correlation between height of region, temperature, and air pressure. The proportion of dust, water vapors, and heavy gases in the air is higher in air closer to the Earth's surface. This proportion decreases with increasing altitude. Friends, as we move high and higher from the surface of Earth, the air becomes thinner and thinner. As a result, the air pressure decreases with increasing altitude. Temperature and air pressure are closely related with each other. Wherever the temperature is high, the air pressure is low. As the temperature rises, the air gets heated, expands, and becomes lighter. The lighter air in vicinity of Earth starts moving upward in the sky. As a result, the air pressure in such areas decreases. It means that air pressure is high at Earth's surface and air pressure decreases as we go high. Layers of atmosphere. Friends, now we see various layers of atmosphere. The atmosphere around the Earth is divided into 5 groups. These layers of atmosphere are named as troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere, and exosphere. Now we take the information about all these layers of atmosphere in short. Number 1. Troposphere. The layer of air which extends from the surface of Earth to the height of about 13 km is called as troposphere. Troposphere is the first layer of our atmosphere. The conditions in troposphere are changes continuously. They affect the living world to a great extent. The surface of Earth is heated due to solar energy. Hence, air nearest to the Earth's surface is hottest. As we go higher in troposphere, air becomes cooler. As we go higher in troposphere, 1 degree Celsius temperature is decreases at every 160 to 165 meter. Similarly, as we go higher in troposphere, the air pressure is also decreases. Almost all the water vapors in the atmosphere is contained in the troposphere. So all the weather related phenomena like clouds, rains, fogs, winds, and storms are take place in the troposphere. The air on high mountains is rarer than the Earth's surface, so mountaineers carry oxygen cylinders when they climb mountains higher than the 5,000 meter. Aeroplanes fly in the higher part of troposphere. Their air is very rare. Therefore, arrangements have to be done to ensure that passengers get enough air for breathing. Aeroplanes, helicopters, parachute balloons, and birds are fly in the troposphere. Number 2. Stratosphere. Beyond the troposphere, up to a height of about 50 km from the Earth's surface, is the layer of air called as stratosphere. The layer of atmosphere from 13 to 50 km is called as stratosphere. Stratosphere is second layer of our atmosphere. In the lower part of stratosphere, there is a layer of ozone gas from 16 to 23 km. This layer of ozone gas in stratosphere is called as ozonosphere. Ultraviolet rays coming from the sun are harmful for all living things, but ozone layer absorb the ultraviolet rays and protect the living world from them. Hence, this layer of ozone gas is called as protecting covering of the earth. Number 3. Mesosphere. The layer of air present between ionosphere and stratosphere is called as mesosphere. Mesosphere is present on the upper side of stratosphere. The temperature is low in the mesosphere. Mesosphere extends up to 80 km from the Earth's surface. It means that mesosphere is present from stratosphere up to 50 to 80 km. The belt of mesosphere is of about 30 km. Meteors and shooting stars are born in mesosphere. Mesosphere contains meteoric smoke particles containing elements like iron, magnesium, calcium, sodium, and potassium. Number 4. Ionosphere. The layer of air which is present at upper side of mesosphere and below the exosphere is called as ionosphere. Ionosphere is ionized part of atmosphere which lies from 80 to 500 km. Ionosphere contains ions and electrons. The short and medium waves coming from radio stations are reflected towards the earth from this layer of air. Number 5. Exosphere. The outermost layer of our atmosphere is called as exosphere. Exosphere is fifth layer of our atmosphere. The temperature rises with height in exosphere. In exosphere, existence of hydrogen and helium gas is found in very rare form. Friends, now we see characteristics of atmosphere. Number 1. Atmosphere is colorless, tasteless, and odorless. Number 2. Atmosphere is important constituent of Earth. Number 3. Atmosphere spread up to 9,600 km from Earth's surface. Number 4. Atmosphere protect living world on the Earth from harmful ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. Number 5. Atmosphere exerts pressure on all the living and non-living factors of the earth. Thank you very much.